They say everything's better with butter, so we're going to create a beautiful butter color today with our gel polish. I'm going to be using our ManiQ Color White 101 as well as our ManiQ Color Yellow Neon 101. And we're going to create a ratio of about 4:1. So we're going to put down 4 drops of our white gel polish onto our mixing tile. So just dropping on 1 drop of the yellow. And just like butter, we're going to smear these together and get a really beautiful color blend. Getting that beautiful butter, soft butter color. So again, if you feel like you need to add a little bit more, if you want a little bit of a softer butter color, go ahead and add a little bit more white or a little bit more yellow, just depending on the look that you're going for. Okay, so I think that's going to be enough for the nails that we need to create today. I'm going to scrape all of that back together, really making sure that everything is combined well so that you get nice even color coverage over the whole nail. So we've got a nail on her. We've already gone through and prepped this nail. We basically removed the shine, and now I'm just going to brush that beautiful butter color onto her nail. And I'm using softer strokes. I'm not using a heavy hand on this to get really nice smooth coverage or nice smooth application and even coverage. I'm going to work right back to that cuticle area. Again, just feathering through nice light gentle strokes and blending all the way through. Now you may not get a perfect even coverage on your first coat, and that's okay. With our second coat, that's going to cover completely. I'm going to use my micro detailer brush right up around that cuticle area to make sure that I have good even application all the way around that cuticle area. And then again, just lightly blending out for even coverage. And we'll cure our first coat for about 30 seconds just to freeze that into place. All right, we're going to do a second coat so that we get really beautiful coverage and a nice even color. Again, just tapping my brush right up into that cuticle area just to make sure we've got great coverage and a nice even application at that cuticle area. I'll pop that into the light one more time for another 30-second freeze. All right, so at this point we're going to take a look, and if you do need a third coat, you can go ahead and apply a third coat. Sometimes when you're polishing on your mixed colors using the gel brush, it's a little bit of a different pressure that you tend to use, and you may not get as even coverage as you would like with the polish brush. So go ahead and do a third coat if absolutely necessary to get that really good even coverage. Okay, we'll go ahead and cure that last coat for another 30 seconds. We're going to finish this nail with just a coat of our ManiQ Top Coat, and you could use whatever top coat you like. You can use the Ultimate Finish if you need a quick finish without that tacky surface at the end. But for this nail, we're just going to do 1 coat of the ManiQ Top Coat. We'll get this back into the light and we're going to cure that for a full 60 seconds. Alright, so our top coat is cured out. I'm going to use our ManiQ Cleanser. And we've got our beautiful butter color. I'm going to go through and finish up some designs on the rest of her nails, and we'll show you some other inspiration. So we finished out the set using our non-tack matte top coat. We did a beautiful French design, a glitter press, and then a little bit of art for some fun ways to elevate this gorgeous butter yellow color.